Hey, it's Bacon Neck here. Today I'll be counting down the top 20 rappers, in my opinion, that will not fall off. So that means they could stand the test of time and they put out hits constantly in constant years and they're well known. So starting off this list, at number 20, we have Lil Dicky. I like Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky is very creative. He's really funny. He makes songs, but like he's telling a story, and it's like he's telling a funny story, and that's really creative. He does stuff differently. He thinks outside the box, and he does like these very like story driven, funny, rhymes, and he actually could really rap too. He's a really good rapper, and I feel like he's very creative, and like his creativity and his rap game could carry him really far. At number 19, we have E40. The reason I put E40 at number 19 is because I feel like he has songs that will be played to this day. Tell Me When to Go. I feel like that song, people will always look back at that song. Like, remember this song? This song was lit. And I feel like that carries him to be relevant nowadays. Because E40 hasn't really put out any music recently. I mean, he probably has. But then I feel like because he will always be played and remembered because of that, I put him at number 19. And I feel like people don't really give E40 credit for being an inspiration for like Blueface, like the new rappers that talk way off beat, like Blueface when he speeds up his raps. I feel like E40 has been doing that shit. Like he my mama house, and like it's like he raps fast on a beat. You get me? But then like they think it's like a new thing, like Blueface raps off beat and whatever. Like like Sugar Free. Like I feel like he kind of like talks when he rapping, and like he's inspiration for Blueface pretty much. People that rap like that style, like it's not new. It's not a new thing. People have been doing that shit. Like when I first heard like Blueface, when I first like heard him like do like that speed up thing and like make his voice high pitched, I was like, he sound like E40. He sound like Sugar Free. Like I've heard that before, and people make it seem like it's a new thing. Nah. Number 18, we have Lil Wayne. Now Lil Wayne, he's dope. He's really dope. I feel like he was one of those people that really popular, like made popular like puns, and like when you're rapping, like you put in puns. I'm not sure if it was him, but I know, but when at his golden age, he would do that a lot. He would always like say like sharper than Chalet. I don't know, like he would like put puns in his raps, and then like that made him like he's dope. You already said he gonna put you get it, you understand it, you get it, and it's like it makes people like think of the bar, and then like what he meant by the bar, the joke in the bar. So Lil Wayne is dope. I feel like he did kind of have like a decline in his career, like kind of like not really being talked about as much, not really being around. But I feel like he came back. I mean, like not really come back, but I feel like he will never. If Lil Wayne decides to put out a new project, people will listen to it. That's what I feel like. Number 17, we have 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz, he could put out a song and people listen to it. Like he has them collaborations with Drake or YG, and then like yeah. But I feel like if he put a song out, his fans are gonna want to hear a new 2 Chainz song. Where's 2 Chainz been? 2 Chainz put something out. 2 Chainz is gonna be relevant, even though he's like very he's very like simple with his raps. He's gonna be relevant. So number 16, we have Big Sean. Big Sean is really dope. I mean, I don't know what else to say about Big Sean. Yeah, he will. If he puts out a project, he gonna have people that gonna fuck with it. Simple as that. I mean, he's good. He a good rapper, and he gonna be around. So at number 15, we have Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, like he just that nigga that's gonna come out once a while with a song, and people gonna fuck with it. Like, yeah, Gucci, like, Gucci lit, He finna, he went to jail. Then he came out of jail, buff as fuck with a hit with Drake. What more can I say? So number 14, we got Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q. Yeah, he cool. He had the new EP coming out. He he's been gone for a while. He hasn't put out any music for a while, and he put out that new EP. People fuck with it, you know. Cuba cool. He cool, you know. He's Top Dog Entertainment, you know. All them niggas is lit. J Rock, all of them. Not all of them get the attention that is deserved, but then they are lit. That's a lit label, you know. J Rock, Absol, and my nigga Kendrick. They got some. They a good. They a good group. Black Hippie. They a good group. Good rap group. Good rap music. All that shit. Now which number am I at? Number 13 is Earl Sweatshirt. Earl Sweatshirt has a fan base. Earl Sweatshirt. He good at rapping. Even Tyler, the creator, said he was like probably one of the best in Odd Future. Did he say that? I don't think he said that, but he said that he was a good rapper, and he said he was better than him. I know that for a fact. He said that, and he has Earl Sweatshirt has a fan base. You know, people like if he was gone for a while, like, you know, most people on this list, he was gone for a while, then like he came back, and then like they were like, oh, where you been? You know, like they miss his music because he has that fan base that's gonna hold his name up, pretty much. Now this one might be a little bit controversial because people have been saying that she fell off or something, but I mean, I don't think so. I mean, well anyway, number 12 we have Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, she's probably the only female rapper that's gonna be on this list. I mean, you know, I know Cardi B, the people are saying Cardi B still in her spotlight, which is true, but honestly, Cardi B hasn't been famous long enough for me to like elaborate, or like for me to like think like how is Cardi B gonna be in the next 5 years? Nicki has held that shit, and I feel like she's still holding that shit today. You know, it's kind of like it's not really like in irrelevancy. It's more of a competition. Like, oh, like more as if Cardi B is over Nicki now, and Nicki's not getting as much attention, which is true. But then I feel like Nicki still is in that competition box where it's like it's Nicki or Cardi, who you fucking with, and Nicki is still relevant. She's still relevant, and I feel like Nicki's actually pretty dope. She's out. You can tell she's passionate about what she do. Like she's a passionate ass rapper. She be having them clever ass lines and shit. You know, like Nicki is dope, and Nicki has been in the game for a long time, and she's not going anywhere, in my opinion. And the reason why I said Nicki is the only female, or probably the only female on this list, is because, you know, we have plenty of female rappers in the past. You know, she's not the first female rapper. We had Eve, we had Remy Ma, we had Lil' Kim. You know, like, so she's not the first female rapper, but I feel like she's the only one to be famous, and be famous as long as she has been famous, and be relevant as long as she has been relevant. And I feel like that's an achievement. That's good. You know, like, she's a legend. She's a legend in female rap artistry. She's a legend, period. Nicki is good. At number 11, I'm kind of like, it kind of gets harder as the list goes down, but I'm not sure. I might switch number 11 and number 10. But at number 11, I put YG. YG 400. I feel like YG just like that. He's just like the one that makes the lit music. Like he's always gonna come out with a gangster song with the DJ Mustard beat that makes you want to dance and shit. You know, he's just always gonna have that shit. You know, and like people saying he's old and washed up, but like he has lit music still. You know, because he has lit music still. Like people just say shit. So number 10, this is the one I was kind of like debating. Is Jay-Z. Jay-Z, he's married to Beyonce. You know, Beyonce is very popular. Jay-Z's very popular. You know, so Jay-Z, even though he doesn't he's not really active because he's rich as fuck. Nigga can chill and be rich and just be rich and live his life rich and not do shit. But what am I saying? He can make a song out and, you know, he'll still get numbers. I may have put this one too high. No, I feel like it's good. I feel like he's good where he stand. But number 9 is Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator is, you know, you got to see him like progress as an artist. You know, he was like all like talking about rape and shit, and like, you know, he had like the nice beats to the fucking off-putting lyrics and shit. But like now it's like he just, you know, he's mature. I think he recently came out as having a sexual preference, and I mean, did he come out? I don't know if he came out or not, but it's well, it's pretty clear that he kissed white boys and shit like that. So yeah, I mean, and I feel like he's always made good music to me, and he will always have people that's gonna look out for his music. And he had Igor, and DJ kinda got mad because of Igor and shit, but yeah, he's good. So now at number 8 we got Ice Cube, baby, baby, and the reason why I put Ice Cube here, because he, today would, like, everybody gonna hear that song. Today was a good day. That song is never going to go anywhere. You're gonna hear that song everywhere, every time. You're gonna hear that song a lot. Like that song is gonna carry his relevancy. And he could put out some shit today, and people gonna look out for him. Like Ice Cube he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. Ice Cube, he already put that hit out that everyone's gonna listen to. And yeah, Ice Cube is gonna stay. So number 7 we got J. Cole, Cold World. So J. Cole, people like J. Cole. J. Cole is good. He started a record label. Yeah, he started that. And yeah, if he puts something out, people are gonna look out for it. He's gonna be relevant. That's J. Cole. At number 6 we have Drake, Drizzy Drake. So Drake has been making hits. From the past couple of years, he's just making hits after hits after hits. I mean, like, say what you want about him, Ghost Rider or like Pussy Nigga, whatever the fuck. This nigga makes hits. He's been making hits, and he's been going strong for all these years. Like, this nigga pretty much run the rap game. Like, he runs the rap game. And I mean, in fact, I mean, like, a hit. Sometimes there are hits that I don't like that are just like they're playing a lot. And it's like I don't really like that song. But then, like, he actually, I mean, like, in fact, he makes pretty ear-pleasing music. Like, he has a good taste for music. I feel like Drake has a good taste. Or his producer, whatever the fuck, whoever makes the sound of his songs, it sounds pretty good. Whether it's a fast song or a slow song, he really has good music. And sometimes he has, like, mediocre shit, like, but then, like, majority of the time he has, like, if you hear a Drake song, I'll be nodding my head to that shit. And at number 5, we have Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has not put out a song since 2017, an album since 2017. The damn album. I liked it. It was a good album, and I'm looking forward to Kendrick shit. I'm a fan. I'm waiting for a Kendrick song. And there's plenty of people that feel the same way as I do. So Kendrick, like, if Kendrick drops an album today, everybody gonna be looking out for that shit, and gonna be, oh, like, where Kendrick at? Where he at? Where he been? Like, I think the last time we ever seen him in a song was New Freezer. No, I'm lying. It was that, New Freezer. Or yeah. But anyway, when is he gonna come out with his solo album or like have his own project going on? Number 4, we got Jesus Walks. Kanye West. Kanye West is gonna be around. He makes good music. He makes very good music. In fact, I mean, he's crazy. Ever since his mom died and, stuff been happening with him, he just changed. Because I feel like he had potential. Like, coming up, he was actually being, like, speaking his story, or like, he wasn't being a generic rapper. But then I feel like after his mom died and everything, he started being a generic rapper. I mean, he still makes good ear-pleasing music, good sound, good production, still pretty good at rapping. But then I feel like he just went crazy a little bit. But Kanye West is gonna always be relevant, So before I continue this video with the top 3, I'm gonna shout out the honorable mentions that did not make the list. But I feel like they were close to making the list. Yeah, pretty much. So we have Nipsey Hussle, A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, Cardi B, Fresh Montana, Tyga, Sway Lee, Snoop Dogg, Young Thug. And that's my honorable mentions. So we got the OG here, Eminem. The nigga that be dissing everybody, the nigga that, Slim Shady, at number 3. We have him at number 3. I put him at number 3 because, I mean, like, he's gonna be relevant. He was that he was that white rapper that, that was making all the controversial shit and talking everything he like. And like he just recently came out with the feud with Machine Gun Kelly, which by the way, Machine Gun Kelly did a good ass job. I give that nigga props to going into Eminem, to having a boss go to Eminem and nobody did that shit. And he did a good job too. It wasn't no weak ass fucking bars. He did a good job. But that's besides the point. Yeah, Eminem is gonna be relevant, and because of that, that beef and shit, even like the album was like he had the Kamikaze album where he dissed everybody pretty much, and then like the Migos and people dissing people, and then Machine Gun Kelly replied, and like he replied to with a kill shot, and like that made him like more of like the buzz around Eminem's thing. But that he didn't need that, to be honest. Eminem is a legend. Number 2, we got Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. You're gonna hear his song Juicy. You're gonna hear his song I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa. You're gonna hear him around. He's gonna be living through your radio because he's always being played. And how long ago did he die? I don't even know, but it was a while ago. He died when I was young, and I'm 20 now. So yeah, the nigga's gonna be around, and I feel like you should know who number 1 is gonna be from this. And with that being said, number 1, drum roll please. We have Tupac. Obviously, it's gonna be Tupac. Tupac. Everybody, all the buzz. Everybody compares every rapper to Tupac because Tupac is the greatest to ever do it. That's what everybody says. That's what everybody thinks. I mean, well, people disagree, but majority people. Yeah, Tupac was the nigga to start it all, start thinking outside the box. Like he wasn't like the generic, like, I'm a rapper, I'm gonna do rapper shit. Now he's a rapper that's gonna say what he feels and, think for himself. And, that's what got him to be the legend he is. And everybody looks up to Tupac. Majority of people like think he's the greatest thing that ever happened in hip hop. And yeah. So yeah, that was my video. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a like, subscribe if y'all want some more of me talking about stuff like this. I will give it to you.